Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. Today's video is just like a quickie kind of back in stock video. 38 millimeter Islanders. Yes, another Islander video for you guys. 38 millimeter Islanders just restocked. Almost all of them. I think just one style did not come in. And then at the very end of this video, I will show you a sneak preview of a model that is not on the website yet, but I think a lot of you guys aren't going to really be too worried that it's not available for purchase yet. You'll see what I mean when I get there. I'm still doing... Okay, so a lot of people have asked, this is the ISL 18 with a red seconds hand polished center link. I'm going to do something like this. Probably like a limited series of numbered pieces, 100 of them. So many people have asked, so I think I'm going to do something like that. Special engraving on the back. More to come on that. It will take a little bit of time. And then the original, my first one, the ISL02. Let's check out the 38s. So we're looking at what, eight Islander 38 millimeter restocks. The only one not present and restocked would be the Pepsi bezel in a sapphire. The ceramic one is back in stock. They all pretty much share the same, I guess I'll call it DNA, for lack of a better term. They're all 38 millimeter cases. They all run on NH36 movement, solid link bracelets, sapphire crystals, some variation between domed and flat. They are all anti-reflective coated. They all have holes for changing your straps, lug holes and stuff. And I believe they're all $2.99. So these are obviously based off of the SKX013, the 38 millimeter mid-sized diver from Seiko. The SKX013 K2 would be most like this guy. So I'm just going to show each one extremely quickly because I don't want to spend 2 minutes on each watch. I'll just show you the highlights and the details. So this is the ISL05. So it runs on NH36 movement. So it's going to be true for all of them. NH36 movement, hand winds, hacks, 40 hours of power reserve, 24 joules. Screw down crown. You unscrew it like this. You can wind it. Set the time. The seconds hand stops. Day and date. Two language. Day wheel. So the size of it is 38 millimeters in diameter. It is 13 thick. This guy has a flat sapphire crystal. 44.5 lug tip to lug tip. I already mentioned is an AR sapphire crystal, AR on the inside. 20 millimeter lug. 200 meters of water resistance. Solid end link bracelet. Solid link bracelet held together with screws. So easy to size on your own. Flip lock. Deploy and clasp. Milled scissor clasp. Again, common amongst all of the watches you're going to see today. 120 click unidirectional ratcheting bezel. I'll get it back up to 12 o'clock for you guys. I think that is it. Yep. Logoed crown, my company logo. Case back has a sticker on it, but it is also logoed, named with the brand, and Long Island on the back. Ceramic loomed insert. So the insert will not scratch and it lights up at night. I'll do a night shot at the end with just a couple of them. So this, I think that's all the highlights and none of the lowlights. That is the ISL 05. And then moving on, you have the Pepsi version. So where should I put this one? Put it over here, I guess. Pepsi version is the ISL 06. Same watch, dark blue dial. Pepsi ceramic insert. A little reflective on the red. So if I hold it like this, it might look black because it's reflecting off of my Mickey Mouse shirt that I'm wearing today. I got really dressed up for this one. But nice blue. Looks great. The difference between this and the sapphire one is the sapphire one is a different color red and it's a sapphire insert as opposed to a ceramic. But again, everything that you saw on the prior watch is the same on this watch. So I showed you the ISL 05. This is the ISL 06. Let's move up to ISL 20. So this is the same as the first one you saw, except now it's on a different style bracelet, but we still are maintaining links, solid links, screws. We've swapped out the bezel though for the bezel insert, excuse me, the bezel itself is the same for a dual time insert, as you can see. Looks good. So this is that ISL 20. I decided to do this one because I realized people love dual time inserts. ISL 21. This one, when I originally got it, I forgot how many. I sold 100, and it was just in a couple of hours. It was absolutely insane. So I got it back. I got a ton of them this time. So hopefully they don't sell it so fast. Well, I hope they sell out fast, but I do have a lot of them. A little bit different here. We've got a double domed sapphire crystal. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that nice green dial with Marine Master styled hands with the red accent on the seconds. What else is different here? The bezel, more of a coin edge or Marine Master kind of bezel there. And the bezel insert to match the dial is sapphire. So smooth sapphire painted on the underneath. So you'll see when we get to the Lume shot how cool it looks. ISL 21. I'm going to start to do 2 at one time. ISL 22 and 23. Back to being flat sapphire crystals and standard, SKX-ish kind of bezels, ceramic inserts. You have an orange. Yes, you have a yellow. You have an orange. Black hands for legibility and readability. I can't stand that the original 011 and the SKX013 had silver hands. It made no sense to me. So here you can easily read the time on these. 22, 23, and then 24 and 25. This is basically like the 9 and 10 Islanders of 43 millimeters. This guy's not running. Now he is. And now this guy's not running. Crazy, right? I know it drives you nuts if it's not running. Hopefully they keep running. So white dial, blue hands, white hands. Both of these now have sapphire inserts. This one's got that two-tone insert, gray and then blue. But beautiful watches, flat sapphire crystals. I love these. Great beach watch for the summer. Then maybe you pop this on some kind of a rubber strap, a brightly colored rubber strap, and you are good to go. I'm going to do a quick Lume shot. So what I'm going to show you, since a lot of them are the same, I'm just going to show you a sapphire crystal, a sapphire insert, and I'll show you a ceramic insert, because all the others, are pretty much either ceramic or sapphire. So this will cover both angles. Sapphire in my left hand, ceramic insert in my right. You'll notice with the sapphire, as I said in the past, you get that backlighting since the entire back of the insert is coated. There we go. So adjust the exposure a little bit more. So looks beautiful, very easy to read on both of these. So my wrist is 6 3/4. I could wear 38. It actually is a great size for me. I do prefer the size of a 43. I've discussed this with you guys before. I just do. I just like the larger presence of the watch, but I understand. Like I said, I think 6.5, 6 3/4 is kind of the transition size for most people between going with a 38 and a 43. But as I also like to say, wear what you want to wear, not what I tell you to wear or what anyone else. Well, I'll never tell you what to wear, but what anyone else tells you to wear, don't do that. Just wear what you want. Doesn't make a difference what anyone else thinks. It only makes a difference what you think, because you're the one that has to live with it and stare at it every day it's on your wrist. So I've never really done this before. I generally don't show future designs or what's coming out, but this one is so imminent, and I also feel like it's so different from what I just showed you, and you'll see in a second, that it's not going to affect any purchasing decisions you might have in your head. In fact, it might actually increase a purchasing decision, because now you have a reason to get a watch. I present to you Pinky. I just named it Pinky. This is just like basically it's this watch, the 21, with pink dial and pink sapphire insert. It's still got the domed crystal. It's got the nice bezel. Beautiful pink dial. My wife already has one. They just came in yesterday, and she loved it. If you recall, I got the Squale Pink 1521 Pink in a couple weeks ago. Did a video on it. Great seller. She has one of those as well. But it was so ironic because I've had this in the works for roughly, I don't know, about 2.5 to 3 months. So it's kind of funny that Squale came out with a pink, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm doing a pink like in a few weeks. So here it is. This will be on the website soon. I'll do a full review on the whole thing to show you again, but I just want to show you really quick. It is definitely a ladies' watch. It is 38 millimeters on the diameter, and the 44.5 tip to tip. So it's a mid-size. Could a guy wear it? If you want to, I guess. Maybe you change the bezel to silver, and it's a little bit better for you to wear, but I thought it was gorgeous, so be on the lookout for this one soon. That's going to wrap it up. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Islander 38mm restocks. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. Questions or comments, put them down below. and I will try to address them as soon as I can. The amount of comments lately is getting to be burdensome, and after a few hours, I kind of stop replying to them because they kind of keep flowing in. So I apologize for that, but I can only answer so many. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.